Hi guys, and welcome back. This afternoon, full time at St James's Park in Newcastle United 4, Crystal Palace 0. Getting there finally after all of these years making YouTube videos. I'm talking about a Newcastle and Crystal Palace fixture that isn't a no-no, that isn't a boring 1-1. I hate this fixture so much. It's no longer a fixture where I'm just standing up here and just talking about a game where nothing happens in it. Finally, it's been a convincing win for Newcastle against Palace, and honestly, I'm buzzing with that one. What a performance that was. And I might sound a bit deluded saying this, but listen, we won 4-0 today. We could have easily won by more as well. I still don't think Newcastle were actually at our best. I still don't think we were. I think it was one of them ones where we kind of had a foot off the gas a little bit. We had one eye looking at Dortmund on Wednesday, when in reality we had this game now. Newcastle were good in the game, were class in the game. But even then, I still don't think it's us at our best, and that's how good we are as a team now. I still think winning 4-0 against Palace wasn't our best compared to what before the takeover. You win any match 4-0, it's the best performance in a decade. It's just, wow, the mentality difference now is mental. I don't know if I'm sounding a bit, I guess, cocky saying that, but I honestly don't think Newcastle were as good as we could have been today. I think we could have won by more. Palace, I do like Palace as a side. I think they are good with what they have. Roy Hodgson, considering the guy's what, 76 years old. I mean, me at 76, anyone at 76, you're just sitting in the house watching TV. I mean, that's a guy that's in the training ground every single day trying to get somewhere at Palace. It's very impressive what a guy that old can do, and the stress levels through his mind must be mental. But honestly, I don't mind Palace, but I will say this now about the fans. I didn't like their protest before the game. Why are Crystal Palace fans protesting against Newcastle's takeover? What? Where's the correlation here? I don't understand it. The mask has slipped. PAF equals Saudi state. Premier League, take action. Why Crystal Palace protesting against us? They were protesting against us inside St James's Park. I don't know how the banners even got into the stadium, but they managed to get in there and they started protesting about us before the game. I thought it was so strange by the wannabe Crystal Palace ultras. Just why did they do that? For me anyway, they're entitled to do what they want, but I will call out when I don't know why Palace are trying to start some of us. But yeah, fair play to the Palace fans that did turn up. I know it was an absolute nightmare with the storm yesterday for fans getting up. So fair play to the ones that did turn up. Unfortunately for them, the fans, especially with the banners as well, it didn't end too well for them. They left empty-handed with 4 goals down to their name. And Newcastle, I mean, we made it look so easy, didn't we? First goal, Jacob Murphy, the man of match for me. Eddie Howe made a good, smart move actually changing him out of the team. Eddie Howe going into this game as well had a bit of conflicting issues because just in the last couple of days alone, internationally, we had 2 players in court. Sandro Tonali being the first one, of course. We know he is going to be banned at some point. Fingers crossed, the ban takes a while to come into place. I know with Tony it took quite a while to happen, so hopefully we get him for another month or so. But once that ban gets enforced, that is it. He is out of the squad for the entire season at least. So that's a shame. But as you've seen the title and thumbnail, I don't think we need Tonali. He barely played today, and Newcastle were just so much better. I always say as well, Tonali, we didn't even get into this summer. What did we do last season? Oh yeah, we finished top 4 and got a cup final without Tonali. I think our squad as it is, we've got midfielders that have already achieved this, they've already done these things. I feel like once injuries, once suspensions come into place, that's when it's an issue. But on paper, our 11, we actually don't need Sandro Tonali. I honestly don't think we do. Likes of Bruno today were class. Bruno, if it wasn't for everything Murphy did, I would have probably give Bruno man of the match. I thought midfield was great. Joe Linton's came back in. Longstaff scored today again. These players, they know what they're doing. They've got ability already. They've got the experience already. They've already done this stuff last season. So Tonali, even though he is going to get suspended, I don't think it's the end of the world. I think we can handle it. It's just once the suspensions come into place and once injuries come in, that's when it's a problem. Speaking of court cases, Almiron was also in court a day or so after Tonali. So he's got a 6-month driving ban, got fined because he wasn't telling police information. So, I mean, okay, I don't know what to say there. But unfortunately for Eddie Howe, it's been an absolute headache for him last week with situations regarding individual players. But today's made a few changes, kicked off straight away. 1-0 up after 3 minutes, one of the flukiest goals I've ever seen. Jacob Murphy just crossed the ball into the box. It just went into the goal. I swear that it just dropped into the goal. He definitely hasn't meant to do it. And to be fair, in regards to luck, I remember Palace coming here last season. Joe Willock scored a clean goal. Newcastle would have been 1-0 up in the game. Got disallowed by VAR for absolutely no reason, for a foul on the goalkeeper, even though Willock was fouled first, so it didn't even make any sense. But yeah, we got robbed last season, so to kind of get some luck on them today, I thought it was a nice, bitter, sweet moment. But after that, honestly, I didn't think Newcastle were great in the first 20 minutes. I thought Palace had more possession, they controlled the play quite a bit. But at the same time, I thought Newcastle let them do it. I think an analogy it kind of describes is me. Let's say I'm playing football with my mates now, so we're kicking the ball around. All of a sudden, my little brother wants to play football, but he's too young, can't play properly with him. So you kind of let him join in, and when he's on the ball, you don't tackle him. You kind of just let him kick it around. That's what Newcastle kind of did with Palace today. We just let them have the ball. We just toyed around with them. We just played with them like a cat and a mouse. It was just one of them ones where we felt a bit sorry for them. We're like, you know what, Palace, just kick the ball out. You're not going to do anything. It's okay. Have a bit of time to yourselves. Newcastle just were so nice with them. We were so kind with them. And I mean, honestly, first 20 minutes or so, nothing happened. Newcastle then started to create more chances. Gordon somehow missed. He hit the bar. Newcastle continued to apply pressure. Eventually, Murphy, brilliant balling, where I will also say. Gordon on the voice, smashes it into the corner. Newcastle turning up. And before half time, there's a third goal. Sean Longstaff's picked up on a Crystal Palace mistake. Tackle, finish, nice and easy like that. So composed. And Newcastle just picked apart a Palace team towards the end of the first half and killed them all. Well, the game plan they had in that game was just gone after 3 minutes. And Newcastle, great mindset in the match, killed them off before the end of the first half. Palace had nothing to go for in the second half. 3-0 down at half time. They conceded 2 goals in the space of the 5 minutes added time we had on. Palace were just completely out of it. And then the second half began. Newcastle again were relentless, kept going for it. I mean, fourth goal was brilliant. We scored some great goals. The amount of times as well, the ball was getting pinged across 50, 60, 70 yards. Complete ease. It just looked like a FIFA match. I mean, it was so good for Newcastle. Murphy, what a ball to Callum Wilson that was. Wilson had very little to do in the game, to be honest. Scored a chance, but he got it. That's what a good striker does. He takes the opportunities when it comes to him. And the competitiveness between him and Isak's great to watch. Gordon, I absolutely love Anthony Gordon. I will say now, though, he's someone that has been leaps and bounds this season. A lot of people were criticising what did last season. This guy honestly got an end product. I know he's 21 years old, but can he actually do it for Newcastle? Yes, he definitely can, is the answer to that question. And again, he feels like a new signing this season. He looks so good. I mean, Newcastle will be screwed over the summer because, well, £100 million on Tonali and Barnes, and both players are going to be out. That's it. So Newcastle ideally have spent their window getting these 2 key players in, and they're not going to have either of them. So to say like Anthony Gordon actually step up and continue to play this well on a weekly basis is just wow. He impresses me a lot. Trippier has to be my favourite player, though. I absolutely adore Kieran Trippier. He must be playing the best football of his career with 32 years old. I mean, he's getting assists every single match. He looks so good. He just gets better and better and better. And Newcastle, as much as Livermore was good against City, you can't start Livermore ever over Trippier. He's just that good. He's that good of a player. And for Newcastle, first signs to the takeover, and for me, he's the best of the bunch. I absolutely love Kieran Trippier. That's what all players in the match. Like Jamal Lascelles again. I mean, this guy's given against City, played 5 or 6 matches in a row. Every single game looks good. He doesn't look out of place at all. And this is a player where you would have been calling for his head on to Steve Bruce and Mike, actually, this player's not good enough, get him out, we need better than this, we need to get this player, we need to get this player in. Lascelles plays his part to a key. He's just so good. And I think Newcastle's squad as a whole, our squad depth is good. I mentioned the title thumbnail, we don't need Tonali. I don't think we do, honestly I don't. Only problem being with Newcastle again, if suspensions, injuries come in, that's when Newcastle will have a problem with not having Tonali. But actual starting 11 in regards to our best team playing, I don't think Tonali needs to be in there. I think Newcastle's team's good. These midfielders have got to the top 4 last season. They've got to a cup final last season. Longstaff, I know Willock's still out, but Joe Linton, Bruno, these players have already done these things without Tonali. So to say Tonali's got his suspension now, I don't think we need him. I honestly don't think we do. I think Newcastle are that good. Of course, he's huge having the squad, but I think it's more of a luxury than anything. It's just, well, if Newcastle picks up those suspensions, those injuries, that's when you need him. But our actual 11, I don't think having him out is a bad thing. I don't think it is. I think Newcastle are good enough to do this, but as time will tell, I've got a feeling, unfortunately, as much as I don't want to happen, these injuries are going to pick up, and that's when the concern comes in. But for today, that is as good as it gets, even though I still don't think it's Newcastle's best. It was just good in regard to actually smashing a team that we never tend to smash. Thank God we've done it. 4-0 over Palace. We've actually just destroyed them and put them in the place. I'm happy with it. I'm buzzing with it. We've got Dortmund coming up on Wednesday night. Then after that, we've got Wolves away, Manchester United away. Wow, the fixtures are coming in. I'm going to Dortmund and PSG over November, so France and Germany. I look forward to the pair of them. It's exciting times ahead for this football club, and a performance like that. fans should be excited. That's as good as it gets in regards to us. To compare a couple of years ago again, you never see it coming, do you? But I'm very pleased today. I thought Newcastle had everything spot on. Even then, as I mentioned a couple of times in the video, I don't think we played at our best. I still thought we were good enough to destroy Palace and should have won by 6 or 7 if we took our chances. But listen, I'll be taking that every day. We're not be complaining. Finally, I'm talking about a Crystal Palace game that's not a complete snowfest. So it's went well, to say the least. But finally, guys, from me, before we finish things off, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you get down and hit that subscribe button. We are just under 50,000 subscribers, so if you hit that mouse, that'd be great. Tomorrow, there'll be the vlog from the game, and also I'm going to Huddersfield to watch the women's team play. So there'll be 2 videos tomorrow on the channel. We are back into things now. International break is over. Thank you guys for watching. I'll continue with the news. We've got plenty of videos coming out. We've got loads to get into. Stay tuned. Daily uploads are back. Take care. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section. As Newcastle United 4, Crystal Palace 0. Let me know your thoughts on that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.